Hi, ladies. Thank you for tuning in today to High Heels and Disney. I'm so glad that you're here today. Tune in, watching me. What a blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want a few minutes of your time. I'm not going to hold you long. I promise, promise, promise. I am not going to hold you long. Okay, ladies? I was just sitting at my desk today and just thinking about my life. You know how sometimes you just get in that still place and you allow yourself just to think? And I was just sitting at my desk and I was just thinking about my life and thinking about some transition and some new things I want to do and some old things that I want to move from. And I'm just like, I just got so frustrated and my eyes start to get watery. I'm just like, okay, God, like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm in this place and, I'm not going to go into a lot of details, but eventually I will. I promise you guys that. But anyway, I'm in this place and it's just like, you know how you in a place or you maybe have a certain situation in your life or maybe a certain place that you may be in your life and you just feel like, ugh, like when you just in the presence of it, it just make you sick. It's just like you get drained. It just take all the energy that you have out of you. It takes all the energy from you and you just like, oh my God, like God, something has got to move, God. Something has got to change, God. Like, you just over that spot, that space that's in your life that's kind of weighing you down and you want to move from it, you want to transition from it, but you just don't know how to. And you like, okay, good, I want to make this move, I want to make this transition, but my problem is like, in the past I was so used to doing things my way. Like, if I want to do this, I'm just going to do it. Like, I'm not going to ask God. I'm going to do what I want to do because ain't nobody got time for that. God, move a little bit too slow. The clock is ticking. I'm just going to do me, or whatever. And I'm going to suffer the consequences later. Okay. It used to be my mentality back a few years ago, whatever. And when I saw that I was going that way and it wasn't like giving me anything good in return, I'm like, okay, now, I don't want to do that anymore. It's just like I got to this stage in this age of my life. I'm like, okay, God, like I don't want to do anything that's out of your will, out of your way, or whatever the case may be. I want to do what you have me to do, even though sometimes we may be in a situation or in a place in our life where we feel like, okay, God, like, um, do you is it time up for this season? Do you want me to move? And you praying, you like, God, okay, God, I'm just like really drained. I don't know what to do, how to do it. Like, you guys, like, I'll get into further details later on, maybe a few months from now or whatever. But I just really, really can't get into details like right now. But I got you. Okay, I got you. And so, I was just sitting at my desk and I'm just like, oh my God, like, God, something is gotta change. Like, something is gotta change. Just feeling drained and just weighed down. And so I was just at my desk listening to my gospel music and my eyes got so watery and I'm just like, God, something is gotta change. And you guys, regardless of whatever you're going through, facing, whatever season you're in your life, you have to prophesy to yourself. There's power in your words, okay? Sometimes you have to speak life into your own life. You can't wait for somebody else to do it, but you have to decree and declare, like, God, something is going to change. God, something is going to move. God, before this year is over with, God, something is going to change. Like, God, I believe that it will change, God. We can't wait on somebody to pray for us because God gave us the same power that He gave the next person, your great grandmama, whatever the case may be. I'm not saying that it's a problem with somebody praying for you, but sometimes it may not always be somebody there to pray for you or to put hands on you or something like that. But sometimes you have to get to this place and you have to get desperate. Yep, I said, you know how we can be desperate for, we want some shoes, when we want some clothes, when we want some earrings, when we want all this other stuff. Sometimes you have to get to a place, ladies, and you have to get just like, God, I need you, God. I need for you, God, to show up, God, and to show out, God. Like, I need you at this time and moment. And you have to prophesy to yourself, like, God, I decree and declare healing on my body. God, I decree and declare financial increase, Lord God. I decree and declare spiritual increase, Lord God. And you just got to get to a place of decree and declare restoration in your family, in your marriages, with friends, next, just different opportunities in your life. You have to get to a place and you have to speak it into your own life, because if we gotta wait till somebody speak into our life, I mean, the clock can continue to click and we'll still be in that same standstill, and we'll be like, okay, God, what you want me to do? And years have been passed by. But you guys, I just come to you to say, whatever you believe in God for, whatever you believe in God for, don't stop believing. It may sound crazy, it may sound impossible, and look, this is something I got a problem with. Like, I be believing God for the things that I know possible. Little petty stuff, okay? I could be petty. I believe God for petty stuff. But what about believing God for some stuff that we feel like is so impossible? You know, we'll ask God for the easiest things in life, the simple things in life, stuff that don't even require anything, okay? Let's take it to another level. Let's take it to the next level. Let's start believing God for some things that it may sound crazy. It may be something like, God, I want to own 5 rental properties, guys, and be able to rent out 5 houses by the end of this year. That's something that sounds like, that I don't know if I can do that by the end of the year. Maybe I need about 2 or 3 years. Like, stuff like that sounds so crazy that we don't ask God for, because we want to ask God for stuff that sounds so realistic, stuff that's so easy. Like, hey, God, do you think you can give me this about the next 2 months? Or, hey, God, do you think you can make sure my lights stay on? Or, hey, God, can you make sure I have food in my house? Let's start believing God and expecting God to do the things that seem so impossible. And at the end of the day, if you believe in God for it and it don't happen, you don't lose any money. You don't lose any time. You don't lose any attention. You lose absolutely nothing. But let's just think about if we get into a place and you be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to challenge myself to believe God for something that just seems so crazy, something that just seems so impossible that I know that only God can do. You know what? I'm going to challenge myself, okay? We need to get to a place of challenging ourselves to believe in God for something that's impossible. You guys, we just got to get to a place of believing God to move, and not just believing, but expecting Him to move, knowing that He's going to do it. We're not going to say, well, yeah, God going to move. He going to move one day. No, we're going to get to a place of saying, you know what? Before the year 2019 is over with, I believe God's going to do bump, 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 bump. In the next 2 months, I believe that God can do bump, 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 bump. Okay? We got to get to a place of believing that God can do different things for us, and just seeing our faith level to a different expectation. You guys, we got to get to another level. And so I was reading my Bible last night, and I want to share a few verses with you guys. And on the previous video, it's a couple of scriptures that I said, or I paraphrased, and I didn't have the verses, but I have them tonight. So I want to just really quickly share these with you guys. I am not a Bible scholar. Okay, so here we go. This is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. And it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things that's not seen. Okay, so you guys, with that verse, that's being said, like, God, I don't see how this can happen, God, but I believe, God. I know, God, with every bone and breath in my body, God, I believe, God, that this can happen, Lord God. I believe that you can heal my body, Lord God. I believe that you can restore my marriage, Lord God. I believe that you can bring peace within my work environment, Lord God. I believe that you can heal my mama. I believe that you can heal my daddy. I believe, Lord, that you can just change some things, God. I believe that you can change this nation as a whole, Lord God. That's faith. You believe in God for something that you don't see, something that may sound crazy, and it don't have to sound crazy, but you believe in God for something that seems impossible. You don't see it happening. You just seem like it's something that you see, and you be like, he gonna forever be like that, or she gonna forever be like that, or they ain't gonna do that. That type of stuff, yeah, you know how you get that mind from. You be like, when you get that, look at this person, ain't gonna forever be like that. And don't say you hadn't said it, or you haven't looked at somebody like that never in your life, because we all have. Okay, so when you get to that place and that person that just may look like a hot mess, or that person that just seems like they never gonna change, or that situation that just seems like it's never going to get any better. You've been in that season for so long, and you be like, you know what, I'm just tired. I don't even believe anymore. That is when your faith plays an important role, because it says, once again, now faith is the substance of things that's hoped for and the evidence of things that's not seen. What are you believing God for? We don't want to believe God for the things that we know possible. Hey, God, can you give me $5 so I can make it to work the next day? Or, hey, God, do you think that I can find somebody to babysit my kids by the end of the week? That little stuff right there. That I'm not saying that it's little, but let's step it up a level. Let's believe God for some things that seem impossible. That's the first verse, and that verse came from Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. The next verse is, which this one is important. This is James chapter 4, verse 2 and 3. It said, ye lust and have not, ye kill and desire to have and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not. Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust. Okay, you guys, so this verse right here is one of my favorite verses. Ye have not because ye ask not. And basically that's saying, like, okay, we can see things and we have these desires, or we can feel envy towards someone, feel some type of way, right? And we can be like, they got this, and how come, God, I'm still here at level 1 and this person at level 15, and I've been on level 1 for the last year or two. Okay, what God is saying in this verse, you have not because you ask not. What are the things that you're wanting? What are the things that you're waiting on that you haven't asked God for? Okay, God, no, yeah, He do know what you want. But if you don't ask God, if you don't come to Him and say, hey, God, this is what I want you to do for me. Hey, God, if it's in your will, God, would you do this and would you do that, God? Would you make this happen, Lord God? But then you can see the next person, you could feel some type of way because this person may have this, they may have a good husband, or maybe their marriage is better than your marriage, or maybe their financial state is better than your financial state, or maybe their health is better than your health, maybe their kids is better than your kids, and you feel some type of way, and your nose is suited up, okay? Because women, we can be real petty, okay? And you know that we can be very petty at times. But God said, you have not because you ask not. What are some things that you're wanting in your life that you haven't stopped and to ask God for? God said, you have not because you ask not. You need to take a minute and stop and say, you know what, God, you don't have to envy nobody. You don't have to be jealous of nobody, because the same opportunity they get, God to give you an opportunity also too. It may not be the same exact opportunity. It could be an opportunity that's better than theirs. And you could be like, well, hey, God, I want to be like them and I want that. And you want this. And they on level C, but God may really want to take you to level L, but you want to be on level C. Don't envy what somebody else have, but go to God in prayer. But when you go to God in prayer and you ask Him for something, let it come from a good place. Don't go to God with the mindset of, well, okay, so she make $3,000, $4,000 more than me. So God, let me get a job, God, that's going to make $5,000 more than her. No, you can't go to God with the wrong intentions. When you go to God with this, you have to go to Him with the right mindset. The right mindset. Asking Him for something that you need, but not because of somebody else got it. You can't be like, well, hey, God, her husband treat her like this and then that. Let my husband do ABCD since her husband do ABC. No, you can't go to God in that mindset, but you can go to God in a right mindset and say, hey, God, these are the things that I need from you, God. This is what I need for you to do for me, Lord, because God, I believe in you, God, because God, you said, God, I did not say, but God, you said that faith is the substance of things hoped for and not seen. But God, not only did you say that, God, you said that I have not because I ask not. But God, you are a man that shall not lie. So God, I come to you, God, and I'm asking you, Lord, these are the things that I need, God. These are the things I need to change, God. These are the things that I believe, God, and I know, God, without a doubt, God, that you can do for me. Okay, so that's one verse. My phone got all off. Okay, so the next one is Ephesians 3 verse 20, chapter 3 verse 20. It says, now unto Him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. that means that God can do more than we can ever imagine. Okay, He can do more than we can ever imagine. And let me read that one more time, ladies. It says, now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that work in us. Okay, God can do exceedingly abundantly than what we can ever imagine. We asking God, can we just make it to this level? But God want to show us up here. Okay, go to God in prayer. Ask God, hey God, this is what I need for you, God. God, something's got to change. I know that we all are going through something in our life, and we may not say um what we're going through, but just know whatever you're going through, you don't have to go through it. There is a time and a season, and certain things is out of our control because we have to go through different seasons and stuff in our lives. But let me tell you one thing about it. Why going through that season? And if that, even if you're going through the season, you may not be going through the season, whether the season's because of your will or because of God's will. Just remember those verses. You have not because you ask not. Go to God and say, God, this is what I need for you to do for me, Lord. Lord, I believe, God, that you can do these things for me. And make sure when you go to God, make sure you go to him with the right mindset. Not because of what the next woman got, not because of what your cousin got, not because of what your mama got or whoever, your neighbor got. Go to God in the right intentions, and God will honor your prayer if it's according to his will. And the other thing, like I said, God said without faith it's impossible to please him. So the only way you can please God, I don't care if it sounds crazy, and you may be like, that's probably not going to happen. Just believe it in your soul that God, it's got to happen, God. It's got to change, God. It can't forever be like this, God. Something has got to move, God. Something has got to change. You got to believe, God, that something has got to change, you guys. You can't stay in the same place and expect God to move, because like I said on the previous video, faith without works is dead. And I'm not just talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself, because I'm believing God for something, and I just know, and I'm going to give you guys details once I get out this season with in my life. I will give you guys details into exactly what I'm talking about, okay? But anyway, I'm just believing God that God has got to move. God is going to move. God is going to move. Even if you just have to say to yourself like, God, you're going to move. God, I believe you're going to move. Say it to yourself, God, you're going to move. God, I believe you're going to move. God, I believe you can do this for me. And the devil may try to come along, but just still keep your faith, because remember, faith is the substance that's hoped for and not seen, okay? You have not because you ask not. And God want to do exceeding and abundantly, and just blow your mind with the things that he can do for you. You know, you see yourself at a certain level where you want to minimize yourself. God want to maximize you. You guys just be mindful. Don't stop. Whatever you going through, just continue to pray and push your way through. You're not the only person that's going through something. Everybody's going through something. Only some people fake it and some people is truthful about it. Me, I'm the type of person, when I'm going through something, I don't fake it. It is what it is. I mean, it is just what it is, and you got to go through it. You have to go through it, okay? So just remember, you guys, to continue to pray your way through. Remember to just go to God in prayer and say, God, this is what I want for you to do for me, God, if it's according to your will, Lord God. And I believe, God, and I decree and declare. And remember, you guys, the last thing, prophesize to yourself. If you're sick, say, God, right now, I decree and declare healing over my body. If you're in a place and let's see, if you're in a place and you just feel like you don't have it to give anymore, God to give you the strength and the wisdom that you need. Say, God, I need you, God. God, I believe, I decree and declare, God, that you're going to give me the wisdom I need. God, I just thank you, God, that you're going to take me to the next level. You're going to take me to the next step, Lord God. God, that you're going to see me, you're going to see my way through. God, I believe and thank you right now in advance, God, that you're going to give me direction to the path that I need to take, Lord God. God, I thank you, God, that you're not going to allow me to walk this journey alone, but God, you're going to be there with me, God, because you said, God, that you'll never leave me, God, that you'll never forsake me, God. And I thank you right now, God, for just walking with me, God. I thank you right now, God, for protecting me and my family, Lord God, just keeping us safe and sound. Don't stop believing. Don't stop praising, God. Keep pushing your way through. Just know that we don't have too much longer before the end of this year, you guys. What are you believing God for? What are you expecting God for? Don't stop pushing, okay? Don't stop pushing. Keep going. I don't care if you got to cry. You cry, you fall down, you brush it off. Okay, you brush it off and you keep on going. Okay, and you may take a couple more steps and you may fall back down and cry a little bit more. That's okay, girl. It don't make you a loser. You get back up and you keep on pushing your way through. But I promise you, as long as you keep falling, you keep on getting up, and you keep falling, you keep on getting up, as long as God see you putting forth the effort, he will see you through, because he said that he'll never forsake you, nor will he leave you. Okay, you guys, thank you for tuning in to High Heels and Destiny. I'm so glad that you guys tune back in to me. Also, don't forget to look down. There's a red button, and hit the red button that says subscribe. Hit the like button. There's a finger that's pointing up. I think that's on the left side. But anyway, yeah, hit that button. Also, be a blessing to another lady, to a family member. Even if you don't like them, say, you know what, I don't like you, but I want to give you something. And then you give them me, okay? You share a video with another lady. Also, if you would like to donate towards my channel, it would be greatly appreciated. You can cash app me at HH Destiny. Yeah, I think that's my cash app name. It is. It's the $ HH Destiny. You can cash app me there. If you also would like for me to speak at a speaking engagement, you're more than welcome to email me at highheelsanddestiny@gmail.com, and that's high heels. That's HIGHHEELS. I think I just spelled that right. And destiny@gmail.com. But I will list that information below, or you can always comment and say, hey, what's your contact information? I'll get back to you guys. Remember, keep pushing your way through. Don't stop. It's going to change. It's going to get better. It's going to change. It's going to get better. Keep saying to yourself, it's going to change. It's going to get better. It's got to get better, because it can't last always. Okay, you guys? Thank you, ladies, for tuning in. You ladies have a good night. Bye-bye.